The other day I had a customer call and asked me if I could do a YouTube video on the front key functions of the TRP-10000 and save them the time of having to go through the manual. I have no problems with that at all, and here we go. So we have the basic front panel of the TRP-10000. On our right, we have the receiver. On our left, we have the transmitter. Up here is our on-off power button, power switch. So starting on the receiver, the first key is for our PL tone or our CT CSS. And the way you set this is a long press of the button takes you into the setting. And using the AB key, you can increase the tone or decrease the tone to your liking. To exit this menu, press the triangle. To turn the function on or off, short press of the function key, and you'll notice that there is a dash in the upper right corner of the display indicating that the CT CSS is either on or off. Moving to the next key, the C key, this is a temporary monitor key where you can monitor if there's traffic on the channel by simply pressing the key in and releasing it. The B key is your squelch setting. Press the B key, and to adjust the squelch setting, use either the B or C key to go up or down. A good level I like to set mine at is level 5, and then exit the menu by pressing the triangle key. Functions A and S are unassigned, and they do nothing. The triangle key pressed by itself will either turn the display up or down in brightness and intensity. Moving over to the transmitter, the function keys remain the same. However, only one function key is active on the transmitter side. That is for your CT CSS. And once again, pressing it on quickly or pressing it off turns your function on or off, which can be seen here in the upper right corner where there is a dash. And the triangle key turns your LED intensity up or down. One thing I forgot to mention on the receiver side is you have an indicator in the upper left corner of your receiver display. When there's no signal, there's 3 lines in this display, and when there's a signal, it will actually register the dBm of the incoming signal. I don't have an incoming signal on it right now, so there's nothing showing up here, but if there was a signal, in the upper left corner of your receiver's display would be the receive level of that signal. There are other functions that could be assigned to this system, such as your channel up and down is on the right side, and your volume monitor is on the left side. Same goes for the transmitter, only on the transmitter we have the channels assigned to a low power and high power. In this case we see that we're on high power. Then if we press the up-down key, we can switch over to a low power setting. And I suggest that in most cases we use the low power setting, as it's always safer to use low power over using high power. The microphone input jacks on both the transmitter and receiver have got plugs in them for a reason, because they're not intended to be used for an external handheld microphone. One thing we want to be careful of is if we do hook a microphone in here to ensure that it is a Kenwood microphone, a KMC series microphone, and not a microphone of any other make or model of radio. In tactical situations, we use the microphone input on the left on the transmitter side for base station operations, but that's only if your system is configured for base station operations. Up here in the upper right beside the power switch, are two other blank holes that have been filled in, and those are for additional accessories that might be used on the repeater. For example, maybe a beacon tone or a cooling fan. This is where those controls would go. That's it pretty much for now for your basic functions, and thanks for watching.